Hello everyone, my name is Nwandieze Onyedikachi, an ordinary participant of MMM. I'm presently a student in the batch 79 of MMM's guidance school, and today I'm here to share MMM's ideology. But before I do that, it is important to note that MMM was founded by Surgery Mavodi, a mathematician in Russia, proposed a theory where monies can go around participants without the bank intervention or putting the monies in a particular account. MMM, unlike the bank, gives you a privilege to send money to someone that needs help, and when you want help, you can collect help. With the course of this video, I am going to explain in detail how it works. The banking sector of today still enslave humans, enslave us. They take our money, invest in certain business, and instead of putting interest in our money that we keep in their custody, they in turn will take charges for God knows what. But this trend has continued for a long time. Hence, Surgery Mavodi proposed a theory, and which is born today as MMM. MMM is not a bank, it's not a financial institute, it's not where you save your money, it is not where you invest, but MMM gives you the platform to help others who are in need, and in turn, you have a reward for helping others. Let's take, for instance, the banking sector. Why banking sector should be discouraged? The banking sector, for instance, Mr. A wants to buy a plot of land worth 2 million naira. Mr. A goes to Mr. B, who has the plot of land, and Mr. B agrees to sell this said plot of land to Mr. A. Now Mr. A doesn't have enough money to pay for that land, so he meets Mr. B with a million naira, which is half of the amount that is supposed to be paid for the land. Mr. B takes the 1 million naira as an upfront payment, and takes that same money to the bank. It's important to know that Mr. A banks in the same bank that Mr. B banks with. So Mr. A, in order to pay up the balance and take the papers or the documents which covers the land, goes to the bank for a loan. As Mr. A goes to the bank for a loan of 1 million naira to complete it, the bank in turn will tell Mr. A that you will not pay back 1 million naira. That is to say, an interest will be added, an interest of, let's say, 200,000. So eventually, in a short period of time, when Mr. A is returning the money back to the bank, he's paying 1,200,000. Now, Mr. A collects the loan happily, takes this money, the 1 million naira, to complete the money of Mr. B. The same money that Mr. A gave to Mr. B was the same money that Mr. B took to the bank and Mr. A came to the bank to collect. That is to say, that same 1 million naira has solved 2 million naira problem, and the bank is having an interest of 200,000 without doing any work. Now, Mr. A is pressured for cash because he needs to pay not just the 1 million but something with an interest, and that goes to the bank. Now the bank is doing Mr. A lot of harm, because the bank should, in the normal sense and the real sense, help its customers to alleviate them from poverty, not to subject them from poverty. So the same 1 million naira that Mr. A has gotten, gave to Mr. B, Mr. B took it to the bank, and Mr. A came to the bank to still collect the same money to pay up Mr. B, and Mr. B takes the money back to the bank because of Mr. B has nothing to do with the said money. That is the way banking sector work. On the other hand, MMM gives you the opportunity to give to Mr. B. When you provide help for Mr. B, you help Mr. B when he needs money. In turn, when you want to collect money, Mr. C now will pay you, Mr. A, the amount you give to Mr. B with 30% interest or bonus, or interest if you like. So this money helps you to even gain more. Mr. B's problem is solved because you, which is Mr. A, paid this money to Mr. B. Now, using this ideology, you come to understand that in MMM, everybody wins. It's a win-win game. You don't suffer because you give. Instead, you gain more for giving. There's a reward for helping someone. And that is all about the MMM story. So many lives have been touched by just joining the MMM family. And the network in Nigeria is getting bigger and better by the day. Despite the fact that there's a lot of panic, media attack and all that, but participants still believes and trust in MMM. So today, I hope that I've convinced you that joining the MMM family will not just make you have the spirit of love, the spirit to give, to share, but also there's a reward that you get from loving, sharing and giving. Thank you today as you have listened to me. I hope that after this video you're going to contact me on my YouTube channel or my WhatsApp channel, or my WhatsApp number on 08060562865, while I will substantiate and explain more on how you can benefit or join the MMM family. Thank you and God bless.